What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video here on For Misery Gaming, and today, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how I was able to beat the Devourer on Hell mode, which was the first boss. This was actually recorded before we got the Hell mode for the Carcanus, so I am going to attempt him off camera probably tomorrow, and then I'll have a video for you guys when I come back from vacation on that. I'm sorry, I just don't have the time to go through beating him, and plus normally I like to do a run and like make sure I had all the kinks worked out, but so a lot of you guys have already beaten him on Hell mode, some of you more mid-game players, but I do want to show how I was able to do it. And you know, outside of DN, this team is pretty free to play. You know, like I've said before, Clary, Lorena, Angelica, you know, have been a lot of my key components for a lot of my team builds, so they really haven't changed, but I will go through them real fast just to show you guys where they're at. Clary's sitting at 35,000 CP there. I do need to work on her gear quite a bit. She did have Arius, by the way. Just so you guys know, I didn't go in with no artifact. Just right now, my Shadow Rose is doing a lot of my farming and for Wyvern and stuff like that, so she's using the Arius artifact right now. So there's that. There's Lorena. Lorena has not changed one bit whatsoever, just the fact that Joker is now at level 24. So if anything, it'll be a little bit easier now, but that's our Lorena. Our Angelica, sitting there, hasn't changed at all one bit because I haven't gotten gear for her. I've been focusing a lot on Wyvern because I just pulled Bellona, so she's been taking kind of priority, but I promise, be working on Angelica very, very soon. Mostly the accessories are the problem. And then finally DN, like once again, unit hasn't changed either, so 3 of the 4 units haven't really changed much, you know, and really those units just really haven't changed much over time. So, but anyway, we're gonna go into the fight, and show you guys kind of what we did to get this victory. So, I'm gonna go through and play the whole video for you guys, so you guys can see exactly how it broke down. Now, I may have made mistakes here and there, so don't at me. But what you want to do for this fight is you want to kill one of these ants, right? Then you want to get the other one to a low health. And what you want to do at that point, because if this guy ever has lower health once he's past 50%, then these guys are going to heal him. And that's going to create a lot of problems for you because of the amount of defense he has while this defense and immunity is up. You basically can't touch him outside of your Guardian, which Arky is highly recommended for this. So you really have to be careful of how you're doing your attacks and what you're doing. So that's why I say only bring 1 DPS. 1 DPS that can basically blitz down a single target. You don't want a massive AoE attack because once these die, he's going to hit you with his big attack. You're not going to be able to be buffed, and then these guys are going to come back, and then you're going to have to start the whole process over again. And if you're not prepared, whether you're low on health, whether you don't have your souls up, you're going to be in for a rough fight. So you really, really want to make sure you are careful with taking these out. And I may have messed up some parts in the video, but, you know, you'll get the demonstration. I did clear it overall, you know, in the end. So that being said, what you want to do is you want to use Clary as a very key component for this fight, because what she can actually do is to basically make it so that you won't take damage from these guys eventually, where you can actually just continuously hit one of these with her provoke. So the provoke will force them to use their regular attack on Clary. Meanwhile, he's not going to be stripping because these guys can absorb your buffs. And when they do that, that'll get really annoying because they can absorb your immunity, they can absorb your barrier, you know, all that kind of stuff. So if you're using other units that are doing, you know, auto regen, then it can take that as well. So you want to build up your souls to max while this guy's in defense mode, while he's doing his regular attacks on you, while you have another guy basically dead, another guy that's going to have provoke on him, and you're just going to focus then your regular attacks on the boss. Because while you're going to be doing basically no damage to him, you're not touching the ants. So then that way you're then able to get your souls up, maintain your barriers, heal up, things like that. So a little more high-end stuff going into it, what you do with each unit. Lorena's going to strike down one of these guys, then she's going to focus on him once you guys get this to health. DN is there purely just to keep your crit rate reduction up, to keep your debuffs off you, to keep your barriers up. Angelica, this is where the timing really comes in play. I like to get Angelica's S3 ready and I like to apply it the turn before you're going to kill this ant. So once you kill this ant, the boss's next turn when he attacks is going to AoE you, and then he's basically going to summon these guys back as well. So if you have your immunity up when the boss hits you, you're basically not going to get hit with all the negative effects outside of the, you're basically cannot buff your units for a set amount of turns. So that you cannot be immune from, even with Angelica's immunity, even with a cleanse, you can't get rid of it. It is going to happen regardless. So how do you do damage? You are going to be using Arky. So you want to get your gauge to full. That way when you start the turn with your 2 support units, whatever ones are up first, whether it's Clary or DN, you can actually use Arky to hit the whole team. Use them again, hit the whole team. Then Lorena should be able to take out one of these guys. And then you can whittle down the other guy. And then you can be in a good position. Now you want to try to time also that DN's buffs are active when you're going into killing the last ant to when the boss is going to AoE you. That way Lorena has her attack boost, you have your crit rate up, you got a barrier, all that kind of good stuff. So that's pretty much the breakdown of what you want to do for the fight. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to turn up the tunes. I'm going to play the fight for you guys. And I hope you guys, excuse me. Sorry, I've been recording tons of videos today. Hope you guys enjoy the fights. So, hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below if you got another team comp or strategy to beat Hell Mode. So, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Lose ya. I got superpowers, I'm something cold. You're right here in this moment. You're all I want. If I got superpowers, I'm something cold. Wish I got superpowers. I'm so good at pretending. Keep on smiling in my tiny bubble, like a moment without ending. Spending time like it was going backwards. Bruises covering my walls, but they fall down. Diving deeper in the books that we read. Breathing in and breathing out, took us on and on. Get up on me, yeah, yeah. Got the money on my mind, tell my mommy I'm alright. Even laughing at the tricks you tell me. Keep myself inside the last, feeling tidy all the time. If you ask me, I am fine. Got the money on my mind. I couldn't dance like the others. Meditation through the yoga lessons. Growing greener by the minute. Soon I can't wear any other colors. Bruises covering our walls, but they fall down. Diving deeper in the books that we read. Breathing in and breathing out, took us on and on. Get up on me, yeah, yeah. Got the money on my mind, tell my mommy I'm alright. Even laughing at the tricks you tell me. Keep myself inside the last, feeling tidy all the time. If you ask me, I am fine. Got the money on my mind. Don't you worry about me. If I keep feeling like I'm missing something, don't you worry about me, yeah. Don't you worry about. Got the money on my mind, tell my mommy I'm alright. Even laughing at the tricks you tell me. Keep myself inside the last, feeling tidy all the time. If you ask me, I am fine. Got the money on my mind. Your face, the crowd.